Heartbreak for the young Hawaiian.
Sure is. And, you know, you would have bet money that he would have been able to make this heats because he's so good out here at Sunset Beach. But sunset is sunset, and anything can happen.
He needs, to improve upon his standings. Here's a replay of Miguel Tudela.
Remember him in that last-second heroics.
He's eyeing up a corner here, but Miguel Tudela is going to take right away. Nice bottom turn, hooks it off the top on the backhand. Eases a cut back into the channel, rebound, so Tudela's going to do better than that 1.83 on his second effort. Keanu Asing up and riding. Whitewater face for Asing. A little caught up in that first turn. Looks like a jumbled, hard to surf wave, and Keanu just gets bounced off. Souza is going to pull the trigger here. Adriano off the bottom, grab rail off the top, and skips out. Here goes Davey Cathels. Davey on the whitewater is going to find some open face here. Nice carve off the top. Just one turn before he kicks out.
So that was his first wave, just the one swoop. Again, with that wind, you know, more northerly than we saw yesterday. We're back to that north wind, and it just makes it so challenging with those waves coming perpendicular to the face. You got to find those clean walls. This one looked like it had some potential there. Finally gets around it, but just the one section, so he gets the big swoop and has to kick out. Good performances from round one all the way up to where he is now in round 3.
Davey Cathels up and riding, looking for a barrel. Little pocket ride there. Double pump off the bottom, gets that carve in, and survives a lot of backwash and wonk there before kicking out, so does a good job to hang on. Behind him, this is Keanu Asing streaking down the line, and Keanu has to just eject as he sees that wave close out, doesn't want to lose any more yardage on the way in.
So that inside section, you've got water moving out as well as moving down the line.
Miguel Tudela, vicious hook on the backhand, comes around the corner again, and that wave gets a little soft, but he's able to place his board up in the lip and kick out in control.
Take a look here at Cathels. This wave looked like some opportunity there with the cleaner face, but again, see how the swells are moving across the wave face, and you got to pick your spots right there. It does the turn, but you're right, had to negotiate water moving out and sideways. Keeps it together. You know, keep that low center of gravity, drive the arm through, and as soon as you start to cut the turn short, I mean, it's exactly what he had to do. Is he's just falling into the pit. You see the arm go straight back up, and then the backhand vertical again. Those backhanders can just go straight up.
He was a runner-up here in 2016, and it's going to be our first look at Frederico at Sunset in 2017. Adriano de Souza, nice cut off the top. You can see the bounce in the wave, but De Souza is able to negotiate that, but not that second turn. Gets caught up and goes down.
Down at one of the breaks in between here and Haleiwa, and he seemed to be in rhythm. He was picking the best waves. It was actually a little annoying because he was getting such good waves. And very sure-footed, and it was a pretty tough day too. A lot of wind down at that reef. Again, you see how much bump is across, and his foot just slipped off the board, went to the rail. Whoa!
Credit card.
Credit carded for sure. Ouch.
Keanu Asing. You can see the bump as Keanu eases off the bottom. Mid-face turn there. Gets a little layback hack.
Oh, that's going to help him out. Nice late drop. Gets into this first section here. Carves back into the pit, and then another snap. But scores aren't all that impressive. I mean, we saw a 3.03 from Adriano de Souza for his fall. And with that solid average, you know, he's just a little bit short.
Looking for a barrel under the lip and punches through. Not the biggest barrel, not the cleanest barrel, but got in the bubble regardless.
What it's going to look like on the inside section. He whips it on the inside ball. And this wave looked like it was going to be a bit of a barrel, and it was. But again, it's not going to be a huge score because he had to punch through at the end. It didn't stay big and open like you would like.
Davey Cathels, just the chatter at the bottom evident before he gets into this mid-phase turn, sticks with the whitewater, maybe looking for a barrel, and shows frustration at that wave because it didn't give him any more opportunity. Here we go, Miguel Tudela. What's he got for us? Has to ease that first turn. Squares off the bottom again. Hooks his better second turn with a little bit of fin release before kicking out in the channel, looking to improve upon his low.
In the second semi-final, Malia Manuel just dropped a couple of eights and took out Bronte Macaulay, so setting up an amazing final between Stephanie Gilmore and Malia Manuel.
Wow, Barton, so this could be the maiden victory on the championship tour for Malia Manuel. That's exciting times, and of course Stephanie Gilmore has been surfing wonderful throughout the event. You have a pick for the final for us?
I'm going with the sentimental favourite in Malia Manuel. I mean, this year, it has been a year of people winning their first events, and we saw Sage Eriksson win her first event.
Since such a young age, that all of a sudden she kind of realized a lot, and I think it's really helped her performance the rest of the season because she came back from this injury and she's been doing so well.
Here's some replays, Peter, of what transpired during that crosstalk to the Valley Isle Maui.
A 5.83 from Adriano de Souza, best wave of the heat. Again, picked a doozy here. First maneuver with that rail grab, keeps the control. We saw him try that maneuver earlier in this heat and not pull it off, but that time he did. And then the big float to pull it off in the channel.
And Zeke's not going to have that right now.
No, he has. He just added 100 points to his total, so sitting at 16,750.
Meanwhile, this guy on the back half of the heat, and I was just going to say he was coming back strong, but the wind just caught underneath the board of De Souza.
A longer period away. I mean, it can change so quickly. As you take a look at the recap here, I would say this morning I saw it, but last night, no, I didn't. And this was the first wave of Davey Cathels that got a score up into the 5.1 range. He sits in third right now. He needs to back this 5 up. There are early stages, he felt like he was the one in rhythm. And then Miguel went to work on the inside. And when he did that, he picked up a 4.17 and then backed it up with a 5.17. So he sits in the lead. And he's been doing that on the inside section here. You see these smoother faces, picking these ones that give him a bit of a two-turn combo. And again, that backhand going straight up in the lip. We saw Benji Brandt use that to success, and now Miguel doing the same. Adriano de Souza finally pulled it together here and got the best wave of the heat, the 5.83. The nice rail grab arc, but still dealing with the elements and struggling to get a backup, but he's in that second position.
First priority and the lead. Here's a replay of a wipeout for Davey Cathels.
Wow, and his board came so close to him.
Big challenge for Keanu Asing. And here he goes. Can he meet that challenge? Hooking into this one, maybe looking for a barrel again. And that wave closes out. Another swing and another miss.
That last moment, he might be able to find something.
Davey Cathels has a smaller requirement, 4.21. Let's see what Cathels has. Adriano de Souza using his priority over Davey Cathels, takes that wave off of him and slashes a layback hack. Eases through a cutback. A little bit of offense, a little bit of defense. Smart competitor in Adriano de Souza. Heat leader right behind him, catching a little bit of a rail on the bottom turn, but recovers nicely in Miguel Tudela. Second backhand carve, much cleaner. And Tudela is going to finish up.
Davey Cathels.
And it's fair game. He's up ahead of the ladder on him.
And again, that was smart of him to do that pencil dive that kept him out on top of the point. So he got back out the back, so he's going to get maybe another chance as we watch Adriano's last wave.
Keanu Asing, what's he got for us? Weaving down the line, the wave tapers off, and you can see hands on the face and disappointment for Keanu Asing. De Souza gonna move on. Hard fought battle out there. We're gonna see him as well as Miguel Tudela into the next round, the round of 32, round number 4 here at the Vans World Cup of Surfing. Coming up next, we have Federico Moraes, Tomas Hermes, Bino Lopez, and Logan Bediamal. Stick around. More Surfing from Sunset coming your way.